Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the 13th adventure of Dungeons & Dragons campaign. And as always, let's start with real quickly introducing our characters, and let's go from the list that they are in the bottom. So Arin, you can go first.
Alright, my name's Arin, I'm the party's cleric, who also has a pet boar, sheep actually, named Ramsey, and who is kind of mistrustful of our new ally, named Mortis, for obvious skin flesh turning reasons.
Bruh.
That's about it.
Gunnar, you can go next.
Hello everybody, I'm Gunnar, the party's Bart. As I leveled up last time. I picked up
I
a
got something.
spice spell, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Gunnar is older, and
Shoulder. Happy birthday to you!
Okay,
I just after the introduction, I'm just gonna ask a quick question.
okay. And when
So,
we were speaking about age, I just realized that we were supposed, well, I was supposed, I guess that was my responsibility, but I forgot about it, to keep track of time and what season it is. I think we started at like the start of the winter or something like that. We
I
rolled
have
for
no
it,
idea, to be honest.
and then
yeah, we
time
started
was
in the
passing.
winter.
Yeah, I think we started at the very start of the winter, or like the very end of the season before that, the autumn. But whatever, yeah. It seems like the second half of the winter probably. Yeah, sorry for interrupting. Let's continue with Erden.
Well, I'm nothing special. I'm an elf ranger, the most based shit you can see. At least I'm an albino, so that's that. Although I'd like to cure myself and not be white.
Alright then.
Okay.
And let's continue with let's end up with our newest recruit, Mortos.
Hello everybody, I'm Mortus and I'm this for now party the warlock, and yeah, I'm trying to fix some stuff that I've like made a really big mistake, and trying to figure out what's going on, where am I, who are these people, and what will be my relationship with them. Also, how we'll travel together and do adventures.
Hmm.
Right.
So,
Yep.
Okay, what are these drawings?
I don't know, but I quite like the heart.
I like the card as well. What about the one in the top corner almost?
The D.
this was much better hidden. Why is it put on a display like that?
Oh my god, I'm loving it.
I was trying to see what does it say. So I just moved it out.
It is what it is.
When I saw the face, I already knew.
It was almost invisible. Someone
Invisible.
there.
Alright. So let's continue from where we left off last time. Or rather, start the next adventure, I guess. So, as usual, you get a couple of downtime days, which for this adventure are 4 days of downtime, which you can spend as you want.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean we get wonk rest?
Oh yeah, so you always get long rest.
So I can recharge.
Like a couple of days pass, so you always recharge whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'll put it on 3.
And yeah, in the I think in the misc handouts. Yeah, in the misc handouts you have
Things you
sample
can do.
downtime. It's a handout that says sample downtime, and there are some things in there some options for downtime. And you can always do something else if you want to.
Where's that?
In the journal, or the third, or I think the second for you, tab on the right side, where the chat is. You change that to journal and then open the myth handouts folder.
So
Yeah, and sample downtown, sample.
Yep.
yeah,
And you can check some sample activities for downtime.
Adin,
Gambling.
Yes.
wanna look for magic items with me? For example, you can look for a warhammer or whatever. I can look for a bow and a quiver.
Well, I don't think I have enough money actually. I have like less than 200 gold pieces.
Well, depends on how much it is. I have 420.
Lol. Hmm. I think I. Wait, what's the magical stuff thing? What the fuck I do like that? I mean, I think that the thing I'm going to do is ask the wizard if he has decided what he could fashion from those bones and like the monkey skeletons and the magical tree branch I found in the
All right,
forest.
while you go there and ask him for that, can you ask him if he's found anything for my current thing with me
Yeah.
being, yeah.
But you know, I think I might actually go with you and ask for some minor magical items. You never know.
You never know
might
what
work.
you can do. So I
Yeah.
guess we're gonna head and buy and sell stuff if we have.
Sure, let's go.
Okay. What do you intend to do exactly?
So we'd like to, at least I'd like to go and look for potentially finding a quiver, which I've said so many times before, if I can find it.
Did you set up a rule for it?
Yeah, we set up a rule for it if it's a specific one, or if it's just a magic item like a +1 bow. I think we could find stuff like that. Considering you said that something in the not the magical armory, but the king's armor or whatever
Yeah,
it's
you can
called.
fashion your +1 weapons and armor without looking for it.
Yeah.
You just have to order it and pay for it and wait for the time. But yeah. Yeah. So charisma check 5 days, 10 gold points, and then yeah, okay. But we didn't set up like DC or rarity or price or anything like that, did we?
No, the price after that the price is basically bargaining if you can lower it.
Okay. So you're just gonna store those 4 days into looking, I guess, or did you have some stored from before?
From before, I don't have any stored days, so that's what I'm wondering if I should look for that. So I'm asking Kadin, do you want to search for the whole 4 days or just 1 day or whatever?
I mean,
Because
I don't think that the war is
I
gonna
think you
do
need
much
at
for
least
me.
1 day, at least 5 days. Sorry, I think you need at least 5 days of looking.
Well, I guess we can go then to the.
And like you can always store them for the next downtime, you know.
Sure, okay. In that case, is there a temple of my god in the city? I think I asked last time actually.
You asked, there is no such thing.
No temple. God darn it. Okay, sure.
If you want, we can go to the armorer and ask how much the +1 weapons will be.
Yeah, that might work. Let's go.
So you wanna go, the two of you, to the armor weaponsmith, whatever, and ask how much would the armor weapons, what in particular, I guess.
Would it be possible to enchant my warhammer so that it becomes +1, or my armor, or my shield, something like that? Depends. What does the guy specialize in?
I think he mostly makes swords since it's the most common weapon, but with some more time he can work on any item.
Alright, well, I want to ask him, hey blacksmith, could you perhaps, are you proficient in enchanting weapons so that they become magical?
He shakes his head and says, "No, I'm afraid I haven't enchanted them with anything in particular, other than just strengthening them with some simple magic reinforcements."
That's unfortunate. Okay, well, in that case, could you perhaps look into the shield? Your reinforcing magic might make it stronger. What do you think?
I mean, he nods his head and looks at your shield, which is what is just like a normal shield, right?
Yeah, it's a regular,
Okay.
good old, battered shield that's seen many battles.
I was wondering, in case I've forgotten like some special shield that
Nah.
you've gotten at some point. Okay, yeah.
Nah, sadly not.
Right. He looks into it and says, "Yeah, I can work with that."
All right. And what would it cost, and how much time would it take?
One second. It's gonna take that many days. 10 days.
Okay.
And I can fashion it for you for 200 gold.
200 gold, I see. Would it be possible if I offer my services to lower the price? Perhaps by half?
And
I am a cleric of the god of war. If perhaps any of your workers has been injured, I can repair that injury instantly. And if you provide me with the necessary materials, I can even reverse death. I believe that's quite useful in your profession when there are pieces of metal flying everywhere.
And he says, "I can't say you had many injuries. If you're willing to help, I could get you can roll persuasion."
Oh wait, I'm already my character sheet. 19.
If you're willing to help, I can lower the price to 150. No further.
Okay, and what would that get me?
What do you mean, what would that?
Oh, I mean, a +1 shield or something like an enchantment.
A +1 shield.
Fair enough. Okay, sure. I'm willing to do that.
Okay. Okay. So you lose 150 gold, and
Sure.
I guess store those 4 days for the 10 days that you have to.
Okay.
Was there? Okay. Anyone else?
How can you reinforce my bow, for example, or do you not work with that kind of thing?
It will take a little bit longer since I'm not proficient in it, but I can work with it.
How many days do you think it would take you?
Let's see. That many rolls. Jesus Christ.
Christ. I mean, Zyron Almighty.
I think I'm going to have to pass on that. But do you know where I could potentially find an already made one?
He thinks about it for a moment. Yeah. He shakes his head and says, "No, I don't remember seeing any, even when Glorian was passing through here a couple weeks ago, he didn't have any with him, so I don't know.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the information.
Also, might I ask if he's willing to buy some what was it?
Oh,
Like that
and
mailed armor.
are you Oh, and before that, are you accepting any weapons that I could sell, for example, or do I need to give it to another blacksmith?
Yeah, you can sell them as usual, like to him. Not
Oh,
nothing.
Okay.
Like you can sell
okay,
them just as your blacksmith.
Okay.
Just a persuasion. Oh.
Yes. And
I have some chainmail on me that I'm willing to part with since I have better armor now.
Well, and are those all the 40s or just one day that we lose?
For talking to him just one day.
Okay, then I guess the other 3 days I can, I don't know, maybe do whatchamacallit, place fighting.
Okay. You want to go to a magic store? I wanted to actually check what they have in there.
Are there any magic stores here?
There might be. Are there?
Yeah.
We're asking.
Well, I guess I can do it. I'm not entirely up for pit fighting, so we can check. So
Yeah,
16, that's I'm gonna go with that, and wherever he goes, I go. That's what I'm just
Was
gonna
Tarin gonna help for his weapon?
What?
I thought you were gonna help for the hammer.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think I should have some time between that. I mean, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, like
24 hours.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah,
but like you don't have any other downtime.
Oh yeah, I just wanted.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, in the downtime.
Yeah, because everyone's saying
working.
that he's gonna go wherever you go, so I'm like, so you're
Oh,
gonna spend
like
half of every day just looking at him.
Okay. Right. So I also want to sell my plate mail for whatever he's willing to give me.
Yeah, if you can
just
find
the
the base, if you can find the base price, persuasion, and then in the notes
I'm gonna
handout,
use my reroll on that.
In the notes
Okay,
handout, it
reroll.
says like what's the price for whatever you roll.
That's 16, so that's 75 gold.
Sure.
And what was the 10? Next is 20, 30, 40%, I think. Right?
It's 40% of the price.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 64%.
No, fuck, it didn't do it. This works like that. Alright, sure.
Yeah. Roll it.
Yeah, great.
Well, while we're doing our things,
That's 30. Okay,
one of the
I'll
others
do
want to do
that.
thing.
Go on.
No, I'm just asking them while we're doing this.
Mortis would like to sell her extra daggers, and if she succeeds or not, work.
Okay, you can whatever you want to sell in terms of weapons armor. You make a persuasion check. You check the base price for the stuff, and then depending on the persuasion check, you can get up to 50% of the original
How
price.
do I check?
I think in the player's handbook, it doesn't say the price in here, does it?
Fuck.
In the SRD.
I can see the dagger, but
As you can see, the dagger is just lower on the list.
Someone can. If someone who's looking at the handbook can.
Yeah, just tell me what you want to sell, and I'll tell you the gold, and you can just calculate 40%.
just dagger.
Well, a dagger is 2 gold, so basically you're gonna sell what each dagger for 40 silver piece.
I mean, I have 3. I'm not gonna use 3 daggers. Just gonna use 1.
1 gold, 20 silver. That's what you get. Take it or leave it.
Is that it? 40% of 2 isn't.
Actually, no. 40% is.
Should be 0.8. So,
Yeah.
It's 1 gold. I mean, come.
Eh,
2.4.
I basically scammed him by 1 gold and 20 silver.
Yeah. You gave him half the price, pretty much. Yep. So, Arden, your downtime, what do you do for the other 3 days?
Well, Adam suggested looking for a magic shop. Well, we can look for a magic shop.
Sure. So yeah, you ask my. Do you ask anyone in particular, or just like a random person?
I guess we can. We ask around. You up for that, Adin?
Yeah. Okay.
Um.
Which one of us rose?
I guess you just ask around, right? Yeah, I think just someone will tell you. No, I don't believe we have a magic shop per se
Oh, okay then.
in town. We sometimes address our needs to the wizard in the keep, but not shop that. Just for that.
Sure.
Some traders sometimes pass by. But that's all.
A trader? Where can we potentially find this trader?
I mean, sometimes some traders set up shops for a couple of days in the market in the center of town, but
do you know if there are any such traders right now?
I haven't seen one in at least a couple of weeks.
Makes sense with the war and all that.
Not.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we could just ask our friend, the wizard, after that.
Yeah, we can just go to him. I'm gonna ask if he found anything to cure this.
Yeah.
And you can ask for the things, as well as the red crystals, if they are of any use for weapons.
Yeah, he said that they were of use, just we have to find the right kind of guy.
I'm gonna say. Right, so when do you want to go? Because like you went to him like the previous day, let's say, and then
Yeah, no, I think we should wait for our downtime to end.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
So
we'll take care of that after we take care of everyone's downtime.
Yeah, how much downtime do we have, Adam, considering we work together?
No, I mean my downtime is already out, so yeah, I mean I'm helping those guys.
You're helping the guys, so basically we wasted 1 day with the guy talking for armor and weapons.
Yeah. You can have 3 more days of downtime.
Okay. I'm just gonna pet fight.
Okay.
Alright, good luck.
And I'm gonna bet 80 gold.
Yep.
Let me just see what the hell it was.
Acrobatics, athletics, insight. I think all 3.
Yeah. Holy, that's low. Yep, I'm gonna fail.
Okay, so first roll, second, third. First success, second fail.
Fail.
And obviously this one is fail. I mean, it can't be possibly a success. Right, so there's 1 success, which was what exactly? Win.
I don't know.
Wait, where is it? Doesn't it say?
No, it was either half of it or none of it.
So 2 successes is 50%. Guess 1 success is like, I don't know, you don't lose anything.
Okay.
Like,
well, I guess that's it, so I don't do anything, and I just gotta take care of the 4 days of living.
Okay.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Gunnar or Mortas? Whichever wants to go first.
What should I do exactly?
Just you have 4 days of downtime and you can pick how you spend them, and you can use the sample downtime activities.
I mean, I wanna buy some magic ingredients, I guess.
Mm,
Bless you.
Thank you. For example, some herbs, inkens, and 10 gold worth of charcoal.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I guess these are. Yeah,
Can
okay,
I
so
get-
these are like more common materials, not in particular magical.
Yeah, I
things.
wanna get them.
So yeah, I think you can find them. I don't know, just if you spend one of those days researching around, going around the city asking around. What did you say you wanted again?
10 gold worth of charcoal, inkens, and herbs. Any kind of herbs, doesn't matter.
Okay. What's inkens?
Incense
Oh,
is
incense.
the thing
Incense.
you use to
Yeah.
incensers to smoke with. I mean, like smoke around in churches.
Okay, so like
Basically,
the charcoal is obviously 10 gold, and I don't know, is there a price for the rest? There should be.
Everything should be worth 10 gold. So
just give me a second.
Oh, it's like the same. The entirety of it is.
yeah.
Okay.
Just all those items worth 10 gold.
Yeah, okay, I saw
total.
it. I saw it in the description. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you for 10 gold you get enough to cast the spell once, I guess.
Yep,
What
that's
does it
about
mean that and I can cast it as a ritual? What does that mean?
You cast it for 10 minutes and it doesn't consume a spell slot.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, so
Because I have Pact of the Chain combined with the Find Familiar.
yeah, so you can spend as many 10 golds as you want to cast it, and like the
Just once.
Okay.
So minus 10 for me.
and write it down somewhere in your inventory. Okay, and you have 3 more days.
Okay, so supposedly I should have all the materials now?
Yes, you have the materials to cast the spell once, indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of the days to try to cast this spell, I guess.
Right. It takes like 10 minutes, so you don't need a full day for that.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast it first and then I'm gonna think of something else.
Right, the familiar has. It can take a... Okay, so it stays forever until it dies, right? It doesn't have.
Yes, and I can choose from special forms.
Additional dimension. Okay, so what form does it take?
I think I should go with Pseudo Dragon.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Check it out. So what's the thing with it? It can't attack, but it can do pretty much anything else, right?
I mean, it can attack, but I need to forego my attack for him to attack.
I think didn't it say?
I think. Additionally, when you take attack action, you can forgo one of your own attacks to
It
allow
says
your
it
familiar
in
to make
combat.
one attack
In
of
combat,
its own.
in combat it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. A familiar can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal. It says it in like the.
Okay. You did read about all of the familiars, right?
I mean, out of the special ones.
I mean, not just the names, like stats and everything.
Oh, I mean, I've checked them, I've looked how they look, and that's about it.
I mean, you might want to check their stats, see if you like something more than something else. Yeah. Basically, write Pseudo Dragon and Imp and all those things inside the compendium, and I should be able to see everything.
Inside where?
There's the little eye, like the icon, like the eye,
Yeah.
yeah. You just write Imp and Pseudo Dragon and all those things and open them, and you can compare stats and see which one you like more and all that.
Okay. Imp.
Just so that you make an informed choice, not just based on names.
I mean, I know how they look, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, 1 second.
some of those have some cool abilities that are different, so yeah.
While he's looking at it, Gunnar, if you want, we can take care of your downtime.
Okay, so I would like to spend my time doing religious service as usual. Gunnar is a godly man, as you all know.
Of course.
A man of God, a man of Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you need to spend 5 days unless you have some stored from before, which I don't remember if you do.
I'm not sure. Probably I don't think I have.
Okay. So in that case, you for now just write down that you have 4 stored, and you need 1 more to complete the week. So we'll take care of it next time.
Well, sure, and let me just write it down somewhere.
Yeah.
It's paper in front of me.
Just write somewhere on your sheet, I guess.
Okay. Well then.
So that.
I will live a comfortable lifestyle.
Okay.
These 4 days.
Mortos, if you're not done, if you want, we can take care of the downtime, and then you can look into the forms of the familiar.
Just 1 second. Okay, I think I've. Poison. Is poison useful?
Poison makes the enemy have disadvantage on all attack rolls.
So it's useful.
Oh, yeah, it's useful as an effect.
Okay, I'm gonna choose Pseudo Dragon.
Alright. If you want to, you can look for a picture online, like how you want it to look.
My Pseudo Dragon.
Yeah. Just write Pseudo Dragon online or something like that. And then you could create a token. I'll send you the site and just send everything over to the game master, who's gonna put it in the game.
Sure. So it needs to be a tiny dragon.
Well, yeah, basically.
Tiny dragon.
Yeah, small.
Spell
And that's
baby.
the website for the tokens. Just drop the image in there and so done. You can choose a border and all that, but
if you wanna, you can check it out. Well, if you wanna first tell us like your downtime, and
sure.
then while we move on, we can check out the token.
So
you have 3 more days, which you can spend as you want.
What can I do when I choose the training option?
Training, I think you pick a like proficiency, and let me actually check just in case. Yeah, so you can learn a new language or a new proficiency with a tool or a weapon. And
New proficiency.
yes, so one more proficiency, like an additional proficiency. And it takes just in case. Okay, it takes 50 days if you have a trainer, and twice as much without one.
Yikes.
So that's about it. And also trainer costs money, obviously.
Obviously. Actually, I'm gonna try to do gambling with my high charisma and my ability to read minds.
Yeah. So what was it about reading minds? What did you have as an ability?
Just give me a second.
Looking at your sheet as well, just to remember.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah. Right, but the thing is you need somehow, if you want to use it for the while gambling, you need to like cast it and then immediately like cast it without anyone noticing you, and then going in there, and you have 1 minute that it lasts.
Yes. I'm gonna cast it and I have 1 minute. No, wait, isn't it instantaneous? Cast time 1 action.
Yeah,
Okay,
it like takes a couple of seconds to cast it, but the thing is, if someone notices you casting a spell, it like they're not just gonna be like that's like normal for people to be casting spells. They're gonna be like, yo, what up? What are you doing? And
you violated the wall.
so
I mean, I'll just cast it before I enter.
alright, sure. Fuck it, you can have lunch. Okay, so first of all, you can decide on how much gold do you
Wanna cheat out?
how much gold do you wanna invest? Let's call it. And
10.
was there a minimum? When you do you remember? Because you were gambling a lot at the start.
What?
Do you remember? I think there was a minimum of gold required to enter gambling.
I think it was either 20 or it was 50. I think it was 20. Maybe it was 30. I don't know. My memory
maybe
is failing right now.
I have it like I think it might be 20 as well, but I wasn't sure. So I think you need to invest at least 20 gold for gambling.
Okay, I'm gonna invest it.
Okay, and then you can roll insight, for which I'll give advantage because of your thingy, deception, and intimidation.
Wait, I need to roll them or?
Yeah, you need to roll them.
Both of them?
All 3 of them.
Okay, so which one was the first?
Insight.
Just give me a second. Insight, okay. Rolling this.
And then deception.
Okay, there it is.
And intimidation.
Okay, there it is.
So DC for the first one, for the second, and for the third one. Because of the advantage, it doesn't matter the advantage. First one's a fail, second's a fail, and third one's a success. So that's 1 success. So you lose half of the money that you bet.
Sad. Minus 10 gold. Sad.
So, you have one complication.
What have I won?
You want a complication. Someone probably hates you or something like that.
Yay!
You'll see in just a second.
What?
It's 5 again.
Welcome to the Winners Club.
I don't understand.
Just explain in game and you will understand.
Okay, so you won some money from a low-ranking member of a thieves guild, and now the
Sure.
guild wants its money back.
Bitch, no, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's something that might come to bite you in the ass later.
Or now.
How much did I go?
Yes, now.
How much gold did I receive from
I
this?
mean, you didn't receive anything that was like during your thing, so like you maybe won it and then you lost it all, and because you got in over your head, but you lost someone else, and now the guy that you took it from is mad at you, and the gold is in someone else, you know.
I'm gonna beat him up later.
Oh boy.
All right.
I like where this is going.
Okay, I think that's all the downtime's taken care of. And before we continue, in the evening of, let's say, the second day, or yeah, while you're maybe in the tavern or outside somewhere, there's this young person who comes and he says, he looks at you and comes over to Arin and says, greetings, and he hands you a note. I was asked to deliver this to you. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. And he hands you over
Right, Matt.
that thing. You can find it in the misc handouts.
Alright, let's go to Gimlar, our good friend.
Where can I find it?
In the misc handouts.
Oh, Orcs from the Wizards. What do you know? Let's see.
So just Erin takes the note and starts. You get it.
Okay, sure. Okay, I think I might have found us a new siege weapon. So yeah. Well,
I'm
the
kinda
bones
retarded.
proved to be pretty useless. Yeah.
When you click the journal, then scroll down and open the misc handouts where you found sample downtime.
Okay.
There should be a new note from the court wizard.
I don't see it.
Maybe refresh the tabs.
The
or
last
just switch
note.
back and
No,
forth.
it should be in miscellaneous handouts. If you don't see anything in there, you just.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Note
okay,
from
good.
the court wizard.
So
Can I read it,
technically,
Yeah,
technically
go
only
on, I
Odin.
mean,
Technically,
I
only,
can
like,
share that.
yeah. Okay. So that's what I was gonna ask. Technically, only Odin has it right now. So
Yeah,
let's
okay.
wait.
Well, basically, Erin says, all right, well, last time I gave our good friend Rinswing, the court wizard, a giant tree branch from that giant tree that was throwing giant lightning bolts and stuff at us.
Giant.
And some pretty not so giant monkeys whose bones were breaking and regenerating at all times. And I gave him those so that he could create something out of them. And he says that he could repurpose the tree branch as a siege weapon, which might help us in the upcoming battle. And that the tree branches are pretty much useless. So, I mean, the monkey skeletons are pretty much useless. So there's that, I guess. But yeah, I actually right now, since we don't seem to have anything to do, I would very much like to go and visit the family of the girl you turned from. I mean, you appeared from. I want to check your skill if she's an evil person.
Right. And yeah. So I guess you're gonna ask it like the keep where like which house is yours?
Yeah,
Yep,
let's
yep.
do that.
Yeah, you ask him on whatever he answers you, and you go over to the house. And yeah, it's a pretty sizable mansion. You know, with like pretty well kept front garden with some beautiful bushes and flowers.
Hmm.
And to the back, you see the big mansion itself with big windows and not exactly towers, I guess, but like the sides go a bit higher. And yeah, you're in front of the big metal gate leading to the the courtyard.
Okay. So I guess we enter if we can, or
It's
just look
locked.
for any servant that could let us in.
Yeah, and so yeah, you wonder how you can get inside, and after a few moments, like he looks like a servant comes out from the from the house and approaches you and knocks you and says, "Greetings, how may I help you?"
Ah, yes. Hello. Me and my companions here were adventuring with a girl that came from this house. Her name was Mora or Gamora, I think.
You're Mora?
Right?
Yeah, no.
Mora, yeah. And we have come with some questions regarding our, let's say, activities and probably some pretty bad news. But I'll let my companions do the talking on that one.
Don't look at me.
No one's looking at you. But now that you said that, I'm pretty sure that some people are looking at
No,
you.
that's a metaphor, my old friend.
Yeah, right. So what does the servant say?
He says, "Oh, unless it's something extremely urgent, I would ask you not to I'll bring this question to Lord Gamling, because he's still mourning over her, and I think it's hard for him to talk about her. But I'm willing to answer any questions you have.
Yeah, okay. I think
He
that
opens the
our
gate, unlocks the gate,
sorry.
allows you to go in.
Okay.
I was saying that.
Sure. Okay. Do we enter the house or do we just stay in the garden?
I think he's just gonna take you like to the garden, like there are like a couple benches with a table there, and where you can just hang around
Fair
in the
enough.
garden, and he takes you there.
Okay.
Let's take a
Well,
seat.
Mortus, this is your battle to fight, so I'm letting you talk with him about your theories about the daughter of this family.
Oh shit. Yikes. So, greetings. I really wanna meme this, but okay. So this person that I totally don't know, but this guy is kind of forgot, I guess. She's done quite some bothersome and awful stuff that I don't think it's comfortable to say. And yeah, we just need to look around, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Sorry. This is fucking touchy.
And look around. Look around for what?
For clues, if it's true.
Do you have anything particular?
I mean,
She's doing?
okay, shit. Not really, I guess. I'm in a dead end. I don't want to say to this guy that I basically just stole this girl's body.
Go on.
No. Can I somehow skip this shit? Holy shit.
Nope.
Okay, so basically, long story short, I came to this portal, see, and I somehow accidentally, perhaps, maybe, taken over and killed this person.
And he's extremely confused when you say that.
I know it's hard to take in, but it is.
Yeah, we all know what you're gonna say.
It is what it is.
It wasn't hard for her to take you in.
Oh shit.
All right.
I'm not really into apologizing.
How do you mean taken over her?
Basically, this is my body now, and she's dead. Like dead. Big dead.
We got to know that she's dead. Yes.
Yes.
And this is your body, I'm assuming.
Originally, this is my body. It's just that. How can I exactly explain it, mister? It's like.
And he interrupts
just
you.
molded.
She came from inside her.
He interrupts you, and what does it have to do with anything?
I guess I guess they want this people here. They want to confirm that what I've said, that she is a bad person, I guess. A thief. A mercenary of sorts. Because I cannot really mold something and possess it if it's not like dead as evil. Yes. It's quite complicated stuff, not gonna lie. I don't think you'd understand, but that's the warlock work. And also the fact that I'm halfling.
Tiefling.
Halfling.
Not the same.
Sorry. Tiefling.
Did you just assume your race?
Right.
I don't know why I said whatever.
It happens, don't worry.
Okay. This.
Even the GM is shocked.
Alright, I'm gonna bring a few more guys and allow only 2 of you inside. And if I see you taking anything that isn't yours and something valuable, he looks at you sternly and then stands up and goes in there. Unless you want to say something to each other before.
Yes. Whispers to the team, to the party. I like how he took it so lightly.
May I ask that I also be allowed inside for precautions? And I can also help with the search. I mean, to the guy.
The guy said that you allowed 2 guys to enter.
Oh, 2 guys. Yeah. Okay.
So...
I thought that I heard that. Just wanted to make sure.
He said he was gonna allow 2
Well,
guys.
if he's going to allow 2 guys inside, then Mortis is not going to be allowed inside.
Fuck you.
Because it's a woman.
I'm still not sure about it.
I mean, technically you're a suspect in this, so you might plant some evidence.
Yeah, I'm gonna plant some curses on top of your head.
I'm saying that out of character, don't worry.
Looks at you menacingly.
Boy, this is fun. Yeah, okay, so anyone opposed to me and Mortis going in there?
I don't have a problem with it.
Right.
And yeah, the guy comes out and there are a few more guards, and you can see they strap, for example, like a sword on his his waist, and maybe one is carrying like a mace or something, and they're trying to look menacingly, but even without the roll you can see that they have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and how to use them. They're just gonna pretend that.
Yeah. I'm going to leave my warhammer with Erden for safekeeping, and I tell Ramsey to stay outside, just to make sure that they
I'm
are.
going to have it on my shoulder, and I'm going to look at them menacingly through my goggles.
Lol. Okay.
So you head inside, and the guy says, "Careful not to drop dirt."
Yeah, of course. And I try to get all the dirt off my boots before you enter.
And so yeah, you head inside, and to the right you see this big dining hall with like silver chandeliers, giant table, polished floor that you can see your reflection in perfectly. Not really, because you're not inside of the room, but if you were gonna be able to see your reflection perfectly.
Okay.
And then like the stairs are to the front, and to like there's a hallway, and you go in the hallway, and when a couple doors further on, he unlocks the door and goes in and says, "This was her room."
Mm-hmm.
Allow this to door searching. And yeah, it's it's a normal. It's well kept because they still are keeping it clean after even after she's passed. And there's like the big bed, like a little desk, some maybe like a painting on one wall, and then a shelf on the other with some wood carvings and other stuff that you're gonna see in the room.
Okay. Where do you suggest we start looking, Mortos?
Damn. Okay. Let's look around. I'm gonna cast my free detect magic just in case we see
Sure.
something.
Go for it.
I think it's instant, I guess.
Should
No.
be.
Oh no, I need to wait 10 minutes. No wait.
No, that's duration.
That's
The
the
casting
duration,
time
okay.
is 6 seconds, so it's instant, basically.
Okay. Okay. And it's free, and I can do it forever and
Whoa.
unlimited times. I
Yes.
like this talent.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Pretty broken.
Hmm.
So now we search.
Yeah. So yeah, you cast it, and the only magic you sense is coming from Adin.
Alright, fair enough.
From where?
From Adin.
Okay, I'm gonna search it.
You what?
Adin, you get searched.
Okay.
It's from Adin, right?
Yeah, Adin, that's your companion that you went in with.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean,
Bruh!
I'm not opposed to this, but let me just take off my armor first, please.
Bruh, no, shut up! Shut up! No! We don't speak of this. Shut
Oh
up.
god. I think that your character is blushing, but you don't see that because of her red skin.
Yes, she is blushing. She is fucking blushing. No, I forgot. I mistook you for a magical item, and I push you away.
Well,
While
I am
blushing.
magical in certain ways.
Fuck. Looks away. Grunts. Shrugs, I guess. It happens. Moves on.
Yeah, like every couple of days I mistake my best friends for magical items.
Yeah, it must happen often to you, you know. People must mistake you for something precious quite often.
I'm sorry, but you were glowing with magic. I couldn't see that it was you. I guess, I don't know.
No offense taken, don't worry. Okay, sure. So let's start by looking under the bed, I guess.
Bruh.
The most usual place for hidden things, or you could. I don't know. I don't want to look through for drawers.
I mean, I'm
If
gonna
you want
search the
to.
drawers.
Go on.
So I start with under the desk. You see, I think like 2 pairs of shoes in a box.
A box?
Yeah, and that's under the bed. So yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, like
May I take out the shoes and? No, wait. She didn't detect magic, right? What's the box like?
wooden box. It has a lock. Maybe like
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
30
Okay. So.
centimeters to like 30 by 20 by
Yeah.
10
Okay.
or something. I don't know.
So the boots aren't magical. Otherwise, she would have sensed that. Just regular old boots. Okay. Anything else I find there?
That's everything you see under the bed.
All right. Sure. What do you see, Mortus?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm searching. So,
Yeah. You check on the desk. There's some paper there that was some stuff was written on, and it appears that after that it was like put together, probably by the servants. They just organized into a stack, so it isn't over the desk. And you wanna look in the drawers though?
yes.
In the drawers you see mostly like I guess precious items like earrings and necklaces, etc.
Ooh. Mm, fuck. Sure, I'll just read it for now. Is there anything else that I can search?
The desk, everything on the desk.
That's everything on the desk. Then I'll try to read the papers. See if there's something important.
Smart idea.
Okay. And yeah, you like look at them the top paper, and it seems like there are a bunch of crossed out stuff, and yeah, it's been written in all sort of angles. Like just grab it and written something, then throw it like to the side, and grab it again at a different angle, then wrote another few lines. And you can make a few out, like the smile did not have any. I think it's one of them.
What?
The smile did not have any.
Uh-huh.
And maybe like I'll ask him tomorrow on a different part. Then I would say something like you can make out some words like the steals, but like everything else is crossed out. So everything you see is like the steal. Other words.
So that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Aden, check it out. Look at the papers.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
See how this and this is crossed out?
While I wait for them and they're inside, can I practice swing with Adin's hammer?
Sure.
And then he hits like a viable thing and he breaks it. I swear to God.
Is there a nearby
Vase or
training area, like
fuck.
with dummies and everything, that can go?
I think you see like the back, like to the other side of the house, because you're like at this, at the front, but to one side. On the other side, you see the normal training ground with.
Are there any guards?
No, but
nearby?
there's like short, not a wall, a fence, a short fence, in a way.
So there's none of the personnel from the house near me.
The doorway. There's one of the servants. He's just not exactly looking at you, kind of just like leaning on the doorway and occasionally look in your direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna go towards him and ask him if I can trade in the backyard or whatever just while I wait for them to finish. If it would be okay.
And he looks at you and shrugs and says, "Sure."
Alright, I'm gonna go get some zombies. If there are any, that is.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there any?
Yeah, and you go in the back, and there's this probably just one dummy that's in a really rough shape. Like then it's been cut a lot and repaired a few times. And there's also like the practicing ground for a couple of people to practice. So, do sword fighting.
Alright, I'm just gonna practice and try out this weapon on the dummy.
Okay. Oh. And what else smack at the dummy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack at the dummy to see how Adin does.
Do you do anything in particular while Erden is going around trying his hammer skills?
Fooling around.
Junior?
Gunir.
I think he may.
Gunir's dead.
Hmm.
My condolences to another non-friendly member of the society.
Yeah.
Well, it happens, I guess.
I think he passed out because he drank.
I guess Gunyar's staying there so you can continue on with the other two.
Yeah, alright. Is he still in the voice chat?
He is.
Yeah, he's here, but
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
You didn't say anything for a while.
He passed out drunk, I tell you.
I did. Maybe.
Oh,
didn't.
okay, we didn't hear anything so far. So what are you doing while that's happening? Just waiting around, or?
Well, the things I can do would probably cause massive damage to the party, so I'm just staying around.
Yikes. Are you gonna fart or something?
So
oh, don't worry, he can do much worse out of care.
This one's
So I guess Gunyar is waiting. I'm gonna hammer at that dummy, and you can do what you're still doing. So back to you.
We can go back inside, yeah.
So, what now with Aden? I don't know. We searched the papers, but they still don't give us a viable clue.
Well, they do actually. They said that I
but
couldn't quite catch who, but he didn't have something, so maybe that might be a clue as to who to ask
The
for.
smile.
Yeah, but we have no clue where or who or what.
The smile?
Yep.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so that's something to write down. Let me see.
Where you gonna write it?
In my notes.
So you're just casually walking with a note and a pen in your backpack.
Well, actually, I have a blackboard and some chalk, so I can write that there.
Yikes.
But, I mean, I'm guessing that my character remembers it, but I have to write it down.
Yeah,
because
we have like a.
Oh, yeah,
you
are.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
are
I have chalkboard. I have a chalkboard and chalk, so I'm good.
Yeah, out of character, you have the notes handout on the top of the journal, so there you can write down anything you might need to write down.
Wait, notes? Journal? What? Oh yeah, right, that one. No, I actually write it in my bill. That's shit. Okay, I'll write that later. Note on Morris' desk. All right. Anywhere else that we could search?
Okay, there's a wardrobe. Jesus Christ, if I can say it. Which you haven't looked into.
Well, let's go, I guess.
I open it, and I guess it's just regular wardrobe stuff. Some dresses, some regular clothing, like daily trousers and a vest for like practicing. It seems to be pretty damaged. You can like not damaged but worn out rather.
Ooh, I'd look cute in one of those dresses.
Yeah, we came here to investigate the girl, not steal from a dead person.
Technically, the body ain't dead.
The soul might be, so that's
Who
not
needs a soul?
please.
Still,
I can tell you who needs a soul. Somebody who's running away from demons from the hell dimension.
it's not exactly demons, Mr. Wise Guy. And I
Sorry,
thought you had
my
a memory of a, I don't know, memory of a.
I kind of skipped demons and fiendology in my classes.
Well, poor thing. Guess you can't deal with me.
I know of a couple of ways.
Yikes.
So let's chit chat. I want to check if the wardrobe is any hidden compartments, anything that's hollow. Also, pretty much anything
Jesus
else.
Christ.
See if I can find drawers with double bottoms. Anything hidden under the bed as well.
I'll just check the pockets in the dresses or anything else in particular.
Sure.
Right, and yeah, I think you look at you look in the wardrobe. There's like the shoes in the bottom, some more shoes. I mean, you don't see anything. Then you go back to the drawers, and one of them does indeed appear to be shorter on the inside.
I want to check that one and see what's in there in the hidden compartment carefully,
Okay,
just in case there's a trap.
and so you push and pull some parts to try to get it open, and at some point it clicks, and you manage to pull out the little plank that's in the way. And it's a pretty small compartment, maybe a few centimeters. And inside you see like 2 vials of some white liquid.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm going to take these with me. That's the only thing inside the compartment?
Yep.
No paper, no notes, no nothing?
There's nothing else.
Morto's gonna remark, are you going to steal this?
That's evidence, and do the 2 vials look identical?
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Just double potions, I guess.
Right, I'm going to put 1 vial inside my armor, and I'm going to hold onto 1 vial.
And one of the guys that's in the room says, "What's that you found?"
Yes, I found this vial with some sort of white liquid inside of it. I was wondering if I could take it with me for further investigation, since it was inside a hidden drawer and inside a compartment.
And says, "Yeah, you're more drunk those a lot. I don't think it's anything illegal."
Oh, just in case. May I?
And he's you see like his brow like going in. He thinks for a few seconds and then nods it. Fine, take it.
Thank you. Okay, so we have some potion she drank, which might be beneficial, or it might be just something she did to throw everyone off. And we also have a name, a pseudonym, more likely. May I also come here tomorrow when I have some more suitable spells prepared to search for clues?
And Princess, all right, if you have to.
Thank you. Mortus, did you find anything inside the pockets?
I don't know, I'm waiting.
You're
Yeah, I
looking
mean
at
that's like a
the
cute.
pockets of the dresses and the stuff in the wardrobe, or is that it?
In everything that has pockets,
Yeah,
basically.
so in the clothing. You know, I don't believe you find anything in there.
Damn. Not even a drop of hair? I don't know.
What now?
I forgot the word.
A locket
Okay.
of hair?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Why would there be a locket of hair inside?
I don't know.
Who
Just
keeps
reasons.
their hair inside their pockets? I mean,
You never know a girl. You never. You're not a girl, so you don't know.
I mean, I had long hair at one point, and I sure as hell didn't keep it in my pockets.
Yeah, because you're a male. Now let's go.
Yeah,
Enough
right.
chit chat.
Shame me.
Yeah, shame you, old man.
Hey, I'm only 50 years old.
Excuse me? Do you even look at yourself in the mirror? That ain't 50.
No, actually, it's 36, but still. Wow, 36. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm changing that to 44 because yes, it makes more sense. Okay, I'm 44 years old, not even 45. I'm still young. I can
Oh, damn.
feel youth feeling. Ow, my back, Ow, ow, ow. Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, I think it's time we head out.
So you head out to the and you meet up with everyone else, I guess.
What's up?
What do you say to each other?
I mean, you want your hammer back? I was using it a little bit, just so you know.
Nah, no worries. It's being used plenty, and it's going to see a lot more use in the upcoming days. If like it's on our side, so
With more
yeah,
dummies.
no worries. I'm glad it was useful to you. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
was just using it to see how you managed to do it, and I was just trying on them and hammering on it.
Okay. And how did you do?
I don't know. How did I do?
Roll some attack rolls
Go
with
on,
a
Game Master.
hammer. Roll some
Say the
attack
magic
rolls with a
words.
hammer.
What should I roll?
I won't roll. What?
Oh,
what
you're gonna roll.
No, I mean like what's the hammer?
A warhammer, a big clunky warhammer that's
Yeah.
used for
Can he
war.
even lift it? He's an archer.
It's like a strength check, I guess.
If you want
Would
to,
make the
sure.
most sense. Like an attack roll for a warhammer, I think.
Roll an attack roll. So I don't have a warhammer in it, so I'm just gonna click on
Yeah,
add-ins.
that's what that was. But doesn't it use his modifiers?
What are his modifiers? I'm just gonna see what they are, and I'm just gonna compare them with mine, and I'm just gonna do it. And there it
His
is.
strength is 18, so +4.
So it's a strength, so minus +2, so it's 14.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do 2 more just for good measures.
Alright. 14, 10, and 24. Okay, so you whack at the dummy decently well.
Nice.
Right.
Decently good whack.
Yep, a decently good whack. And you
Okay.
can have your mighty hammer.
I guess you don't. Do you have proficiency? Something like that?
No.
So
No.
you don't get the +5 either.
Oh, okay. Then
It's,
pretty painfully.
so it's 7 less then?
Yeah, 7 less.
Okay. So it's not as good as.
I have one good hit.
Below average.
Well, I have one good hit.
Yeah, if we assume average is middle, that's average. I don't know what's average, so fuck it.
I'm not really used to these weapons. You're better off with them. I'm better off with with lighter weapons like a rapier, a sword, or a bow.
Still not bad.
So where do we go now, guys?
Well, I suggest we check out. We found some potions inside and also a name. The Smile.
Also, by the way, I kind of forgot when, because I don't know, I don't even remember how did it transition from that scene. But when you got the note, I think the messenger was waiting for like a reply. There was like a few things that.
Really?
Yeah, cause like not a note is a reply, just like if you're gonna allow him to do the first thing, and if you want the bonus, or if you should just give him out.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could just give them. Oh, okay, and actually, yeah, if he could do me a favor, I'm willing to pay him 25 gold pieces if he made some toys out of those bones for the children in the orphanage.
So that you tell the messenger to tell him
To make toys.
if he can make toys.
Well, I mean, if he has the spare time to make some toys for the children in the orphanage, I'm willing to give him 25 gold pieces as a reward and my most sincere thanks.
Okay, so I tell that to them. And also you allow him to make the weapon, I'm guessing, for the branch.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I said that already. Right?
Right, sorry.
Didn't I?
I must have missed it
Yep,
if you said it.
did.
Okay,
You
my
did.
bad. Right, so
Yeah. So make a weapon, and
after that
if you could make some toys, I'd be
retrospect,
grateful.
after that retrospect, we can go back to
Yeah.
the current time.
Ain't kind of creepy to make toys out of bones.
No, those are actually like branches, very flexible branches that
They
break
look
and
like
repair
They're
immediately.
like
wood.
bones.
What they don't know can't hurt them. Also, I think that
Wow.
it might be even cooler if they know that they're bones. So,
So
sure.
I'm just gonna give you this scene. Imagine the kids. They're destroying their toys. They're small. They play with them quite a while, and they then break their favorite doll, for example, and they cry. But if the doll magically repairs itself after a small amount of time, they would be happy.
See?
Or if the branches are cursed and they will regenerate to their fullest form and kill the kids.
I'm pretty sure that the wizard would say that. I mean, he is a wizard and he knows a ton of stuff. And also, if that could happen, that would mean that it could be used as a weapon. And he said that it can be used as a weapon. So
Yeah, but murdering children is okay.
I never said that he murdered. I mean, he basically said
Basically, says
and use them as they see fit as decoration or as toys for kids. I mean, I don't think it's just that they were dangerous, don't you think?
Sure.
You don't get a bullet and say, well, you can fire this one. It's pretty useless to you, but you give it to some kid to play with.
There are no bullets
Well,
here. You cannot use
Yeah.
that.
so what are we
Okay.
going to do? You want to check out the potions or whatever?
Sure.
Cool.
And
Um,
Also,
how do you
can
wanna go
we
about?
also ask about that smile guy or person?
Um,
you guys wanna before that we can check out the potions. Maybe the wizard will know them. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. He may know. And while we're there, wanna ask Gemlar if he has anything for us.
Yeah, sure. And also about that smile guy, since if he's a drug dealer or some sort of a human trafficker or maybe a criminal boss, he might know more about him since he's the lord and ruler.
He might as well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
so you intend to go to the keep?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so yeah, you head inside. Where, like, Genlar is on his throne. You assume the wizard is in his room.
Mhm.
Because at least you haven't seen him.
You want to
who's
ask?
seeing now? What?
Like he's
We-
not in the big throne room, so it's
Oh,
probably
he's
in
not.
his
Okay.
small room. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, well, I guess we find Gimler then. Or do you want to
He's
go
on
find
his
the wizard
throne.
first?
Gambler's on his
Oh,
throne.
I
Gimler's on
heard
his
we
throne.
didn't see him.
Oh, that's the.
We didn't see the wizard, and we're assuming he is
Oh,
quarters.
sorry. Okay, so let's just go to Gimler then.
Is
Yeah.
it night? Is it the afternoon or whatever time it
Yeah,
is?
I think it'd
This
be
afternoon.
like late afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gambler.
Afternoon.
Uh,
Smiles.
would you perhaps happen to have any work for us? And would you know of some guy by the nickname or just his name Smile? Is that what it is, Adding? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what's in the note.
A smile, you say?
Yeah, I don't know if that's his name, nickname.
The Smile, perhaps some sort of dealer or trafficker, maybe a person who can find things that are hard to find, or that have recently changed their ownership from owned to unowned.
I do not believe I've heard of such a nickname or such guy.
Hmm. Could you
If
perhaps link us with your leading officer or chief of police?
and yeah, he nods and says, "Yeah, I'll make sure to send him a message, to inform
Thank you.
him of your situation."
Thank you.
And
Okay.
on the other note, do you have anything need to be done?
Right now, no. We are preparing a potion of sorts that we're gonna try to spread to the people. It's supposed to show us their real allegiance, and we might need a few teams to
What
send it around the city.
showing their allegiance, you mean like if they were good or bad, and what their intentions are?
It should, if it works properly, show who are they most loyal to.
Hmm.
But that will be for at least another week or so until it's done. And then I'm probably gonna send a message to you if you're willing to be one of the teams too.
Do you need any assistance in making the potion, or
No,
do you have everything?
there are plenty of people working on it. Thank you
Okay.
for
You know of anyone
the-
that might need help around here? Urgent help?
mm, he shrugs. No, not really.
Well, okay then. Adin, you wanna look for the wizard?
Well, if he's available, of course. I guess we could always ask for some help with identifying the potion and also ask about the smile guy.
Yeah, so we head over to his room and you knock on the door. He says, "Come in." We as players get these shots from like behind his back. He's reading a book, and you don't see it, the characters, but we see like on top he says like albinism or something like that. And he's reading up on that, and then when he sees you, he closes the book and puts it up on his desk and says, "Oh, how may I help you?" I don't even remember his voice anymore, but whatever.
Hello. So, thank you for sending that note. I believe that the messenger should have already told you my reply.
Oh, right, yeah.
And yeah.
And I sent the bones to a toy maker. He does owe me a favor, so he should do them for free. You can probably pick it up in a day or two.
Thank you very much. Well, since I am a man of my word, I count out 25 gold pieces to him. And
No,
thank
please,
him.
no need. It's quite alright.
Are you sure?
He nods.
Oh. Okay, well, in that case, thank you.
Would you?
Go on.
I'm sorry for interrupting. You go on. I was just wondering out loud.
Okay. Also, we were testing the theory that Thor was actually evil, and we went and searched her room with permission, of course, and we found this potion, this murky white liquidy potion. Do you perhaps know what it's used for? They told us that Moria was drinking quite a lot of it.
And yeah, I'm assuming you hand it to him?
Yep, hand it over.
And so he looks into it, shakes it around to see it. The words just in my head, and then I forgot it. How
Swirling
thick is the
around.
drink?
Density?
Yeah, the density. He's like thinking around to see the density, and then like pops it open and smells it, and says, "Might be. I'm not certain. Would you leave it for me? I should be able to figure it out in no more than a day or two at most."
Yeah, of course, no worries. Go for it.
He closes it and puts it to the second test. And anything else?
Well, go on. Your turn.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Adam, but I would like to ask: have you found out anything about my current situation with albinism?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm currently reading on that, and he taps the book.
Yeah.
But so far, I cannot find anything it's not from birth. There's nothing about gaining it, just like that.
Mm.
But I'm gonna keep looking. There's got to be a way to reverse it.
I'm still thankful to you for
Just
that.
like your situation, and he looks at it.
Okay, and also, have you heard of someone named Smile or the Smile?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Okay, I guess we have to search for somebody else. Thank you. I guess I wish I'll see you tomorrow.
And he nods, and as he leaves, he reaches out and starts and opens his book again. And yeah, you head out of the keep onto the streets, and I think we can take a short break right now. And that about sums up the stream. If you want to catch me live, you can go and check me on Twitch over there. Other than the D&D, I also do some challenge runs. For now only Dark Souls, maybe some other games in the future. Also, if you want to check my channel, both for the rest of the adventure and for some other games occasionally, you can do that as well. Other than that, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that good shit. And as always, I'll see you next time. I studied the dark arts while I was away. If you don't like and subscribe, a curse shall be unleashed upon you. Do it, or unicorn will eat your brother's left ear.